Hey everybody, welcome back to LEGO MOC Design Tutorials. In the last couple of weeks, I have taken a look at LEGO Math. In this video, I'm going to show you how to practically apply that in your own MOCs with a wall technique that I use a lot in my own builds. Also, I had a lot of fun last week putting the clues to the free instructions in the video. So this week, you are going to be mining for clues for this MOC here. As an added bonus, we're making these MOCs available on Build-A-MOC, and if you go this week and put the discount code PLAYWELL in when you make your purchase, you will get 10% off. I use this wall technique a lot in my own MOCs, as I think it adds a lot of versatility and character. This is a sample of the wall that I used in a haunted house MOC I collaborated with Thomas Gasparik on. So I'm going to show you how you can use LEGO Math to create walls like this. So first, let's take a look at the fundamental elements in this. So you're going to be using a couple of different elements a lot, and that is brackets and stud on the side bricks. So if we say that this is the outer wall, we're going to first have a plate and a tile on the bottom, and then a bracket on top of that with another plate and a tile. And if you do that, they will line up flush with each other. Of course, you may not want to see that bracket and this plate on the edge of your building. So that's where using the stud on the side brick comes in. If you do that and then add a tile or a plate, you will get a nice clean edge. That's all fine and good for exterior walls, but what if you want to have a detailed interior wall like the inside of the haunted house? So we'll take a look now at how I did the interior so you can see how to replicate that. If you're interested in what we do at Playwell Bricks, you can go to our website. On there, you can find out about our past projects, where to buy our MOCs, and information on how to commission us for a design of your own. Be sure to check out Tips and Bricks on Facebook, Instagram, and the web. They provide daily tips and techniques for creating LEGO custom models. Playwell Bricks proudly partners with millionprints.com to provide the best quality printed bricks and stickers for our clients. So here I've color-coded the elements on the inside so you can get a better look at how to do that. One thing I should mention is that this corner is a little bit different than the previous corner I showed you because I wanted to use these stud on the side bricks to create this edging, which adds a lot of character to the building. And doing so allowed me to use brackets on either side. And again, if we use a plate and a tile along each of those edges, it will create a flush edge for the tiles going along. Now, if we look on the interior here, as I already pointed out, there are brackets on all the outer walls. And along the front wall, we also used brackets. And the reason for that is that we have one stud width gap here, and we know that one stud gap width is covered by a bracket, a plate, and a tile. So if we put those in place, this front wall will run completely flush to the side walls. If we look at the side walls now, for the interior I used stud on the side bricks. And the reason for that is I have these bricks along the edge for support. And in order to make it so that the wall is flush with the edge of those bricks, I used stud on the side bricks like so. And now we have a nice clean edge there. One of the things that I like about this wall technique is that it is so versatile. You can do a lot of different things with the outside, like adding these cracks, or this breakout section here. Or if you're doing windows, you can add shutters that are crooked or broken. So let's take a look at how I did this breakout section. Again, I used brackets to hold it onto the wall, and then some different styles of plates to create the masonry effect. And because I used brackets, I was able to have a 2 plate width depth between the outside of the wall and where those masonry bricks are, and this allowed me to put in these claw pieces to show where the plaster has been worn away. Along with walls, creating really interesting looking windows is always a bonus. So as well with this wall, we have this style of window. Again, these are attached with brackets. And this particular window is 6 wide. So if we count across 1/2 of the window, so we have 7.5 plates. So together that window is 15 plates wide. And since we have 6 studs across, and we know that 2 studs equals 5 plates, we have 15 plates going across that way. So that's how the math works out for those windows. The nice thing about doing windows like this is it gives you a lot of options for creating decorative trim or creating different panes in your windows. So you have a lot more options than you do with the standard LEGO window pane. So to show you how far you can take this technique, I used it throughout the Brookside Mansion to create the limestone effect all around the building. As well, because there are so many different window styles and shapes, I was able to use that same type of window technique to mimic all the different styles of windows in the building. So this is just a simple application of how you can use LEGO math to improve your own MOCs. So I hope this video has helped you out and you can do some different styles of wall techniques that will add interest to your MOCs. In the future, I will take a look at how to use LDUs and LEGO math in more detail so you can create even more intricate shapes in your MOCs. And don't forget, if you want to get your hands on this MOC, you can go to Build a MOC and enter the discount code PLAYWELL to get your 10% off. If you've liked this video, please take the time to like, subscribe, and share it around so that others can enjoy it. If you have any suggestions for future videos or some ways I can improve the videos, I would love to hear from you in the comment section below. And as always, thanks so much for watching. Have a fantastic day. Keep dreaming in bricks. Bye-bye.